Well, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you guys something, okay? But we all knew Crawford was going to win, right? And I got to admit, it's, I don't like, you know, doing the whole, oh, I got Crawford winning. Oh, I'm such a boxing. It's not. It has nothing to do with being a boxing expert. It's just that when it came to this specific fight, although the winner was obvious, I just felt like Crawford wasn't. He just wasn't getting his proper respect, right? As I kept hearing over and over, yeah, I mean, Khan, you can't sleep on Khan. Khan, you know, he's in the mix. He's a live dog. You know, he's such a great boxer. But Crawford will catch him and knock him out. You know, I just hearing people say things like, you know, Khan's a better boxer, but Crawford will win because Khan has a weak chin. To me, like it's, as you saw, I was right. It was inaccurate. Okay. If Khan had the most granite chin imaginable, right? I don't care if Khan had the best chin in the world. All right. I don't care. He would have gotten his ass beat. Because Crawford is a superior boxer, right? Being a good boxer isn't just how well do you throw a jab, how good is your 1-2, how fast are your combinations, and how's your footwork, and, you know, do you avoid squaring up, and, do you have good balance in your stance, and do you not lose balance when you throw punches, and, you know, yes, Khan has a lot of great intangibles, right? He's got a good straight and a good hook and a good jab, and he's very, very fast, and you know. But when I would hear people say, I heard people say this, oh, when Khan, and it's not that these things aren't true, right? They're true. Like Khan's an emotional fighter, right? He's impulsive. I get it. That's true. But when I heard people say things, right? When I heard individuals on here say things to me, no, it's just if Khan sticks to a game plan and boxes from the outside, he could beat Crawford, right? Well, you saw him just try that, and he was successful for about 3/4 of a round, right? I was wrong. I thought he'd do good for 2 rounds. I was wrong, all right? 2 rounds, try 2 minutes. And in the middle of throwing a blind combination, he got clipped with a hook, he got hurt, he got dropped. Crawford was pawing a jab up there, right? Throwing feints, seeing how Khan will react. He started catching with short shots upstairs, switching stances on the guy. I mean, kind of typical. Crawford doesn't always do it, but he fights every fighter different, right? He fought Khan in a specific way. He's not going to fight his next opponent the same way he just fought Khan, right? Khan fights the same way every fight. He's a pattern fighter. In this fight, he tried to get a little cute, and you know, credit to Hunter. They try to work on some new stuff, and we're gonna, you know, throw some jabs to the body, and you know, like, but then he reverted to the same old shit once he got knocked out. And by round 4, it was a beatdown. That's all it was, right? It was a beatdown. He was getting hit to the body. Okay, he was getting hit upstairs, hooks. Those short straights were vicious, right? They were short. They're not meant to knock anybody out. They were hurting Khan. But he was hurting him to the body especially. He was landing shots in the solar plexus. I mean, he was just destroying this guy. He figured out Khan in 3 rounds. After 3 rounds, Khan didn't know what to do. Khan looked exhausted. Khan looked like he'd just been through a war, right? His face is already starting to fall apart on him, right? This was not a situation where Khan was boxing him, but Crawford was catching him here and there and then knocked him out. No, this was a situation where Crawford figured him out, and then Khan, you saw it in the corner. He didn't know what to do. Khan had no idea, and Hunter knows it, okay? He knows. That's why he stopped it. That's why he stopped the fight. Hunter didn't know what to do or what to tell the guy. Everything they worked on, this whole training camp, Bud figured it out in 2 minutes. Like, do you not understand how draining that must be to a fighter? I mean, this is, how demoralizing must that be to Hunter? That, you know, they did all this work, and that's the most defensive I've seen Khan be in a fight, ever. And he's still. The Bud isn't one of those fighters that bitches and cries when the guy's, you know, being negative in the fight. He started cutting off the ring on his ass. Just like that. Okay? I mean, those rounds 4 or 5, I mean, that was a beatdown. Right? Beatdown. He was still a boxing Khan before that, but then he became a beatdown. I mean, it was embarrassing at times how Khan was missing punches. Like, everybody misses punches, but he was like, holy shit. For a guy that's supposed to be such a great boxer and this, that, and the third, well, there's levels to this shit. Okay? There's levels to it. Those hooks don't look so cute when you're missing them by a mile. All right? And Crawford, I'm going to be honest. I don't even think he went past third gear in this fight. He didn't have to. There was still 4 or 5 more gears Crawford could have gone. Khan was beat. He was done. It was a wrap. After round 3, everybody knew, okay, it's over. Khan's not going to win. There's not a person alive that watched the first 2 rounds and said, oh yeah, I think Khan has a shot. But not one person. And if you say you did, you're lying. And obviously you were wrong. So, and can people stop saying that he didn't hit him in the balls, okay? It was low, right? But he hit him in the groin or the ball. No, he didn't. Okay, stop. Just stop, right? It was in the lower waist area, okay? Hunter knew he was done. That's why he stopped it. Or he threw him under the bus and he said Khan didn't want to continue. But still. Khan had 5 minutes to find out whether or not he wanted to continue, okay? Shit, this is stupid. He knew what was up. Khan knew. Khan looked confused. Khan was like, I don't know what to do with this dude. When I throw, he was countering him to the body every time he threw shots upstairs. He was countering Khan in the middle of combinations. I mean, it was just insane. All right? Crawford's not a dude that's going to go for a haymaker. Oh, let me try and catch Khan because he has a weak chin. You know? No, he's not going to rely on a haymaker. He's not going to rely on the knockout. He's going to figure you out, and he's going to beat the shit out of you. Okay? And that's what happened in this fight. And so for all you people out there telling me all this bullshit before the fight, no, if Khan boxes smart, he tried, he failed. Oh, but if Khan moves around the ring, he tried, he failed. As long as Khan doesn't try to get into exchanges, he tried, he failed. No, but he tried, he failed. All the things you guys said that if Khan does this, it's a tough fight for Crawford. Khan tried it and he failed. And it was never a tough fight for Crawford. Right? He tried, he failed. Alright? And anyone who had Khan outboxing Crawford before Crawford quote unquote knocked him out, you were wrong and your assessment of Crawford is way off. If you had Khan outboxing Crawford before the quote unquote knockout, you don't understand the greatness you see in front of you. I'm calling you out. Right? Whoever that is. You are underestimating Crawford's boxing ability. Obviously, because you thought Khan was a better boxer. Okay? So whatever hypothetical matchups you got, all right, out there, that you think that this guy could beat Crawford, and obviously you got to look at that again. Reanalyze the whole thing. All right? That's what you got to do. That's what I'll say to that, anyway. And I'm out. Peace.